Let's fucking play, man.
Breakdancing Ronald Reagan.
Breakdancing Ronald Reagan in the house.
Alright, I'm Breakdancing Ronald Reagan.
From
This is Anime
Texas.
Love Hotel.
From
We're gonna do
Texas.
some things. Hold on, let me check this mic real quick. Alright, that mic is
From
just
Texas.
just
Oh, I
fine.
was gonna say you didn't have a computer, but you got that little one over there.
We got this.
Alright.
This counts.
Woo!
Alright,
Old
thanks
school.
everybody. Happy birthday to Chris Will.
Yeah. Chris will do it.
Think about telling me I was a girl.
Yeah.
People wear dresses. Pretty dresses.
P.F. Chang's in a dream. He lifted his head from the memory foam pillow that he sleeps with every night and stood up. Christopher then haphazardly reached for the recycled mason jar filled with tap water next to his bed and took a long sip. Once he had finished the water and pulled a piece of caviar from his mouth that must have been floating in the water, he stood up and started making his way towards the bathroom attached to his room. It was steamy from a very hot bath that Chris didn't run. He heard splashing, but as he neglected to put on his glasses, he couldn't quite make out who was using his tub. He felt the warm embrace of a gloved hand wrapping itself around his waist. A familiar nasal voice began to speak. "Happy birthday, Tooth Eye. I have a present for your brown eye to start this wonderful day off right." Chris was then forcefully turned around and bent over the tub. He felt a tongue slip itself inside of his rectum, moving around his dreadlocked anal hairs all the way down to his delicious fruit center. He still didn't know who was doing this, but judging by the sharp quills touching his lower back, he had an idea. After receiving 30 licks for his 30th birthday, he finally came. He turned around and put his glasses on to see who was giving him this wonderful present. He was not surprised to find out it was Breakdancing Ronald Reagan wearing his Sonic costume as usual. "I'll see you at the show tonight, baby," said Johnny. Chris was very excited for his birthday show at the Underground Lounge. He arranged for all the cutest boys to be there, the ultimate birthday gift to himself. From the luscious graying locks of Death Factory's Michael Krause to the tag team duo of rock-hard cocks that was Bullshit Market, he knew he was going to come. "Doors open up at 8, said Chris Will in a mass text message about the show to all his friends, attaching a photo of his gaping anus that was sure to cost him the remainder of the day that he had on his Cricket cell phone plan. Right from the beginning of the night, Chris knew things were going to be good. Michael Krause stood in front of his equipment like a god admiring his subjects, or like a dominatrix with her heels on her slave. Chris Will was already rock hard and he was ready to burst. He jerked off in the bathroom of the Underground Lounge in a desperate attempt to keep his cool until the show was over. The real performances would happen after doors closed. Unfortunately, after managing to contain his excitement during an exceptionally sexy performance by Bullshit Market, a man walked on stage whose very being was the essence of orgasm. That man was David Cohen. David stroked the keys of his tiny computer the way Chris wanted him to stroke his nipples. Chris could no longer contain himself. He lunged forward and grabbed David Cohen by his long flowing hair and bent him over the table, his cock erect and ready to blow. "Hold on, man. You can't have your cake before blowing out the candles," said a pair of voices coming from behind him. It was Patrick Harsh and Caleb from Bullshit Market. "Get on your knees and suck our cocks, bitch. It's time to show you why they call me Patrick Harsh," said Patrick. "Yeah, it's time for me to show you why they call me Caleb Christ," said Caleb, high-fiving Patrick as Christopher made quick work of their cocks inside his mouth. "Alright, that was good, fellas. But I can wait no longer. It's time to give you boys a real trash fuck, the kind I was born to give," Chris exclaimed. But instead of pulling out his cock, Chris began to do something else. He began to change, transform. The white people dreadlocks on his head began to gain sentience and move independently of his body, like Medusa's hair. The magic locks proceeded to push each and every male performer and audience member up against the bar and pull down their pants. The Underground Lounge was suddenly transformed into a world you would expect to find in a Japanese hentai. It was no longer just a bar, nor a playful platonic male sex dungeon. It was an onsen for the senses. Hot springs of cum filled every corner of the room. Pocky rained from the ceiling like a tropical storm. The salty stench of miso soup filled the noses of all who dared to stay and watch. Each man was penetrated by these dreadlock tentacle monsters over and over again until they reached completion and could handle no more. "I won't stop until my pretties have gotten their fill," Chris said, pointing at his dreadlocks. Finally, the dreadlock monsters began to ejaculate. Piles of sticky white hair shot out of them and covered the backsides of all the boys at the show. Then, in the blink of an eye, the Underground Lounge was returned to its normal state. It seemed as if nothing had happened. The next morning, Breakdancing Ronald Reagan awoke from a terrible nightmare. "Was it all a dream? Did it really happen?" he said to his wife. "Go back to bed, honey. It was just a nightmare, said Alex Novatsky, laying beside him as BRR screamed in terror. The end.